Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, let's cut through the noise today.
Yeah.
We're diving into something really practical. AI for entrepreneurs. It's based on Rajamanikam and Tanamuthu's guide.
Yeah, the subtitle is A Practical Guide to Using AI in Your Business. And that's exactly our focus.
Right. Our mission, really, is to pull out the key insights, the stuff you, as an entrepreneur, can actually use now. No need for a computer science degree.
Exactly. We're not just, giving a book report. We're trying to find those useful nuggets that could genuinely impact your business. And Tanamuthu's guide is pretty grounded, takes you from the basics right up to generative AI.
Which is everywhere now.
Oh.
But yeah, the whole AI landscape can feel a bit much, right? All the jargon, the constant revolutions.
Totally overwhelming sometimes.
So we want to give you a clear path. What really matters for making your business more efficient, helping it grow? Where can AI give you that actual edge?
Let's find out. So chapter 1 starts with the basics, right? Understanding AI in simple terms.
Yeah, and it gets straight to the point. Forget the Hollywood robots. We're talking about software, machines, doing tasks that usually need human intelligence.
It's about augmenting, helping out, not like total replacement.
Right, which is key for entrepreneurs, I think.
Yeah.
It's about tools. So what can it realistically do right now? And maybe where are we getting ahead of ourselves?
Good question. Okay, so the guide highlights automating routine stuff first. Think scheduling, answering those repetitive customer questions, managing email.
The email black hole. Yeah.
Exactly. It's about getting back your time, That's your most valuable thing. Freeing you up from the mundane to focus on, growth.
Makes sense. Then there's data analysis.
Yeah.
AI crunching numbers, finding patterns, stuff we just miss.
Yeah, that's huge. Making smarter decisions because you actually understand the data, not just drowning in it.
Yeah.
Moving from guesswork to data-driven choices.
It can spot things in customer behavior, market trends, gives you a real leg up.
Definitely a competitive advantage there.
What about customer experience? Chatbots, personalized marketing,
Right.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, chatbots for instant answers, 24/7. Marketing that actually feels personal. Support that maybe even anticipates what the customer is. It's about making things smoother, building loyalty.
And marketing and sales, always top of mind. Lead generation, writing ad copy, personalizing messages at scale.
Right. Finding better leads, making your ads work harder, reaching the right people, smarter. Imagine targeting your ideal customer with messages just for them. Big boost to ROI.
And improving your actual product or service, like predicting problems.
Predictive analytics, yeah. Spotting issues before they happen. Quality control using AI. It's proactive, saves money, builds trust.
Okay, so that's the can do. But what about the can't do, or maybe can't do yet?
Right. Important to be realistic. Tanamuthu says true human creativity. That spark. AI isn't there. It can help brainstorm, generate variations, but the truly original idea, still us.
An assistant, not the originator.
Pretty much. And complex emotion. It can mimic empathy, sure, in a chatbot, but understanding nuance, deep context.
Good point. And the data thing, garbage in, garbage out, that's crucial.
Absolutely fundamental. The AI is only as good as the data you feed it. Clean, relevant data is everything.
And finally, it can't replace leadership. The vision, the strategy, the gut calls sometimes, that's still the entrepreneur.
AI provides the intel. You provide the judgment, the direction, the ethical compass.
So to quickly recap some terms he defines simply. AI is machines doing smart tasks. Machine learning, ML, is AI learning from data, getting better.
Like an engine that improves with...
Natural language processing, NLP, is computers understanding and using our language chatbots, voice stuff. Automation is tech doing tasks alone.
freeing up humans.
And predictive analytics is AI forecasting trends from past data.
Knowing these helps navigate the options.
And the big takeaway from this first bit, focus on the business outcome. Don't get lost in the tech specs. Where are your bottlenecks? Where are you guessing? That's where AI might fit.
Yeah, think practical problems first.
Okay, so chapter 2 moves us to actually finding those AI opportunities in your specific business. And the good news is you don't need a massive overhaul.
Right, start simple. Look for high-impact, low-complexity wins first.
He gives us 2 key questions to ask. First, where are we wasting the most time, energy, or money?
Pinpointing this.
And second, where would faster, better decisions really move the needle?
Love those. They cut right to the chase. Where's the pain and where's the potential gain?
Exactly. And the guide points out common areas where AI delivers quick wins. Marketing, for instance, content creation, first drafts of blogs, social posts, ad copy.
Yeah, getting over that blank page fear. It's like a super-powered assistant for your content team, or maybe just for you if you're solo. More content, faster.
And customer targeting. analyzing data to really understand who your ideal customer is beyond just basic demographics.
Much smarter segmentation, leading to campaigns that actually work better.
Plus, optimizing ad campaigns automatically, adjusting bids, targeting, maximizing that ROI without you constantly fiddling.
Like having a data expert working 24/7 on your ads, huge.
Okay, what about sales?
Lead scoring is a big one. AI predicting who's most likely to buy so your team focuses their energy.
Makes sense. Beasts efficiency like crazy.
And CRM automation, tracking interactions, suggesting next steps. It's like your CRM becomes proactive, nudging your team.
So fewer leads fall through the cracks.
Hopefully. And even generating proposals or quotes faster. Streamlining that process can give an edge.
Customer service. We mentioned chatbots.
Yep, handling FAQs, basic support anytime, frees up your human agents for the complex issues. Big win for customer satisfaction.
And help desk automation, routing tickets, prioritizing.
Making the whole support process faster and more efficient. Better experience for everyone.
Operations. Scheduling comes up again. Automating bookings, reminders.
Less admin hassle.
Inventory management. Predicting stock needs.
Yeah, avoiding stockouts and not tying up cash in excess inventory. Balancing act.
And finance. Expense tracking.
Automating categorization, flagging anomalies. Gives you a clearer financial picture, maybe save some money.
Plus, more accurate cash flow forecasting. That's always helpful for peace of mind, right?
Definitely. Better planning. Love nasty surprises.
Uses a coffee shop example, right?
Yeah.
Using AI for marketing.
Yeah, a local place. They used like Copy.ai for content ideas, maybe some smart scheduling tools to post at the best times, analyze the results.
And the outcome.
Pretty significant. Saved hours each week, saw online orders jump, I think it was like 35%, and got real insights into what their customers like. That's tangible.
It really is. So based on that, there's a simple process to find your first opportunity. What is it?
4 steps. 1, list your big daily, weekly tasks.
Okay.
2, highlight the ones that are repetitive or need lots of...
Got it. The drudgery or the head scratchers.
Exactly. 3, research AI tools for one of those highlighted tasks. Just one to...
Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Right. And 4, start with a small, low-risk trial. See how it goes.
Practical. Doesn't feel overwhelming that way.
No, it's about taking that first manageable step. Find a pain point, test solution.
So think, where's the friction? Where could data help? Then look at these common areas and maybe try that 4-step approach. Now, what about the actual tools themselves?
Right. That leads us perfectly into Chapter 3, the essential AI tool. And the key message here is, you don't need to build this stuff from scratch. Leverage what's already out.
Thank goodness for that. So what are some top examples the guide meant? Maybe by function.
Okay, yeah. For marketing and content, Jasper, which to be Jarvis has been a lot. Great for generating higher quality drafts, blogs, social media, emails. Big time saver.
I've heard of Jasper.
Oh.
And Copy.ai.
Copy.ai too, yeah. Really good for brainstorming marketing angles, product descriptions, landing page copy. Helps get those ideas flowing fast.
And Phrase. Sounds like phrase.
Phrase. It combines content creation with SEO research. So you're writing stuff that's not just good, but also designed to rank well on Google. Data-backed content.
You're smart. Okay, sales and lead gen.
HubSpot comes up. Their AI-powered CRM helps track everything, prioritize leads, suggests next steps, automates nurturing, helps close deals faster.
So it makes your CRM smarter.
Pretty much. And Zapier, which isn't strictly AI, but its integrations with AI are getting powerful, automating workflows between apps, syncing contacts, updating spreadsheets without needing a developer.
Zapier's a lifesaver for connecting tools.
Totally. Customer support?
Zendesk,
yeah. AI chatbots, automated ticketing, quick responses, 247 availability.
And ManyChat.
ManyChat is great for building chatbots specifically for platforms like Facebook Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp. Good for automated conversations, even guiding sales.
Gotcha. Operations and workflow.
Trello gets a mention with its AI power-ups, adds automation, smart reminders right into your project boards, keeps things organized.
And Monday.com.
Similar idea. Collaborative work management with AI automations built in to boost team efficiency.
Makes sense. And finally, finance.
QuickBooks, yeah, with its AI features, automating invoicing, expense tracking, even helps with tax prep, real-time financial insights.
That sounds useful. Expensify
for expense tracking specifically. Snapping pictures of receipts, auto-categorizing, takes the pain out of expense reports.
Okay, that's a lot of tools.
Yeah.
How does the guide tie it together, that boutique example again?
Yeah, the online clothing boutique. Using Jasper for descriptions, Copy.ai for email campaigns, Phrase for SEO.
And the results were?
Less time spent writing, more customer engagement, and importantly, more sales. It shows how combining a few well-chosen tools can really make a difference.
So the message is, the tools are out there, many with free trials. Find your pain point, explore a relevant tool, and experiment. You don't need to be a tech wizard.
Exactly. Accessibility is.
All right, chapter 4. This is where it gets really hands-on. Building your first AI system. Sounds intimidating, but the guide breaks it down, right?
Yeah, step by step. Not as scary as it sounds. It's about being methodical.
Step 1 is define the problem. Be super specific about what you want the AI to achieve.
Right. Don't just say improve marketing. Say automate responses to return policy questions or forecast next quarter's sales for product X. Clarity is key.
Like that e-commerce example, again, overwhelmed with basic questions about shipping, return.
Exactly. The defined problem. Too much time spent on manual replies. Need 247 support without hiring more people. Very specific.
Okay, step 2, choose the right tool. Match the tool's capability to that specific problem.
Makes sense. Don't use a hammer to drive a screw. Chatbot for support, predictive analytics for forecasting, content automation for marketing copy.
And the guide mentions tools again here. ManyChat, Tidio for chatbots.
Yep. MonkeyLearn or Salesforce Einstein for analytics, JasperCocky.ai for content. Reinforces that there's likely an existing tool.
So for the e-commerce store, they chose ManyChat for the chatbot. The initial steps are just sign up, connect it, start building the basic Q&A flow.
Pretty much. Take that first practical action with the chosen.
Step 3, train the AI. It's not magic, right? It needs input.
Correct. Even pre-built tools often need fine-tuning with your specific data. For a chatbot, that means feeding it your common questions and the right answers. For prediction, historical.
Garbage in, garbage out applies here too.
Big time. The better the training data, the better the performance. The guide shows how. For the chatbot, load up the FAQs, then review real chats to see where it struggles, let it learn.
It's iterative, not a one-shot deal.
Absolutely crucial. It needs ongoing refinement.
Step 4, test. And test thoroughly before launching.
Yes. Check for accuracy, how fast it responds, can it handle the load? Don't unleash a buggy bot on your customers.
What are the key testing areas? Accuracy, response time, scalability.
Those are the big 3. In the ManyChat example, ask it tricky questions, time the replies, maybe get some internal feedback first.
Simulate real use before going live. Makes sense.
Avoids embarrassing mistakes.
In step 5, monitor and optimize. It's not set it and forget it.
Definitely not. Keep an eye on how it's doing. Look at the metrics, response times, satisfaction, what questions is it not answering, gather feedback, then tweak, retrain, improve.
So for the mini chatbot, after a month, maybe review the unanswered queries, add those answers, test again.
Exactly. And track the results. What percentage of queries is it handling now? How much time is the team saving? Quantify the success.
Okay, so it is a manageable process. Define, choose, train, test, optimize. Start specific, iterate.
That's the core loop.
Now, Chapter 7 jumps ahead a bit into something really cutting edge.
Yeah.
Leveraging generative AI tools like ChatGPT and Gemini for custom apps. This feels like a bigger leap.
It is, but it's also where things get incredibly exciting. Moving beyond just automation to potentially creating brand new intelligent solutions tailored just for your business.
So the guide introduces ChatGPT from OpenAI and Gemini from Google. Text generation, but also images for Gemini, multimodal.
Yeah, these models can understand context, generate creative text, summarize, even reason to some extent. Super versatile.
And the use cases, better chatbots, content generation, pulling insights from data.
Right. Tasks that need more than just following rules. They need some understanding or creativity.
The guide talks about RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. What's that about?
RAG is really important. It basically lets the generative AI, like ChatGPT, pull in information from your specific external data sources, like a product database, company documents, whatever, before it generates an answer.
Okay, so it's not just using its general training data. It accesses your stuff.
Exactly. This makes the answers much more accurate, relevant, and up-to-date for your specific context. It helps fight against them.
Hallucinations where the AI just makes stuff up, but confidently.
Precisely. Plausible sounding, but wrong. RAG grounds the AI in facts, your facts.
The example was integrating it with an e-commerce catalog via RJ.
Yeah, so the AI could give personalized recommendations based on the actual current inventory and answer detailed product questions accurately. Much better customer experience.
So how do you build something like that? The steps are...
Still starts with defining the use case clearly. Then choose your model, ChatGPT, Gemini, etc. Figure out how to integrate your data source, the ARG part. Build some kind of user interface, and then test, iterate.
Sounds like more development, actually.
It can be. But the guide also mentions tools that help. Direct API access is one way, but also no-code, low-code platforms like Bubble or OutSystems are incorporating capabilities.
So maybe you don't need to be a master coder yourself.
Potentially, yeah. These platforms lower the barrier, making custom AI app development more accessible to entrepreneurs, democratizing it in a way.
But the risks, hallucinations are a big one. What else?
Well, hallucinations are key because they can lead to misinformation, bad customer experiences, even legal trouble depending on the context.
How do you mitigate them?
Human oversight is crucial, especially for sensitive tasks. Continuous monitoring of output, training or fine-tuning the model on very reliable data, using R effectively. It needs careful management.
And costs. This sounds potentially.
It can be. There are API fees, often token-based, development costs if you hire help, training fine-tuning costs, compute resources, cloud infrastructure to run it, and ongoing maintenance.
So not just a one-time setup fee.
Definitely not. The guide gives a sample cost breakdown for a ChatGPT chatbot, showing those different components. It's important to budget for the whole life cycle.
What are the key best practices?
Start small again, even with generative AI. Iterate and improve based on results, and absolutely budget for those ongoing costs. Don't get caught out.
So generative AI is powerful, opens new doors, but requires careful planning, awareness of risks like hallucinations, and realistic budgeting.
Exactly. Proceed with excitement, but also with caution. Solid.
Okay, we're wrapping up with the final thoughts, the conclusion, and next steps. What's the big picture summary?
It really circles back to AI's transformative power for entrepreneurs. Automation, efficiency gains, better customer experiences, and now with generative AI, real innovation potential too.
But always balance with understanding the risks, the costs, and the ethical side of things.
Absolutely. Responsible adoption is key.
So what are the concrete next steps Antonomouthou suggests for someone listening?
First, start small. Pick one key area, implement an AI solution, see how it goes, don't boil the ocean.
Makes sense. Get a win under your belt.
Second, explore generative AI like Gemini, see what they can do. And definitely look into ARG if you want to use them with your own data for better accuracy.
Experiment, but smartly.
Third, if your initial projects work well, plan how to scale them, roll them out more broadly, or apply the learnings elsewhere.
Build on this.
And fourth, think long-term. Develop an actual AI strategy. How will AI shape your business? Could it enable totally new business models?
Moving beyond just efficiency to strategic transformation.
That's the idea. And underpinning all of this is continuous learning. This field changes so fast, you've got to stay curious, stay updated.
No resting on your laurels.
Not in AI.
And the final thought, the provocative one.
It's really an encouragement. See yourself, the entrepreneur, as part of this AI revolution. You have the power to use these tools to shape your business's future, create amazing customer experiences. The opportunities already.
So it's not just for the big tech companies.
Not anymore. AI is becoming a practical tool set for entrepreneurs everywhere.
Awesome. So the takeaway is clear. AI is here. It's accessible. It's powerful. Start small, learn continuously, and think about how it can fundamentally improve your business. Thanks for diving deep with us today.
My pleasure. Thanks.